Right, then you're being very patient, Gemini. Here we go. If you're wondering why I haven't done an Astral DJ this month, you haven't been watching the dailies, have you? So, I'm not telling you. Okay, here we go. Gemini, what do you need to know? That'll do your head in, won't it? Sorry. I'm not telling you though. Go find out. Look on the community tab, that'll be quicker. Okay. Gemini. March 2023. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, female in uniform, darker complexion, a mother energy, a woman that you give lemons to, she'll make lemonade. She's secure financially and emotionally, doesn't need other people to complete her. If it isn't a woman, it's a Taurus, cusper even. So Taurus or early Taurus is Aries, late Taurus is Gemini, so it could be you. There's a split. There's a bond broken. Two people born in the year of the snake could be important. There's no defending this situation anymore. It's had its day. There's too many secrets being kept. Somebody's at the gates of hell because of it. They haven't been looking after themselves or putting the boundaries in place. It could be that you've got health issues, or you've put negative energy into your force field, financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or physically. It's not a good place, and yet there's silence. And we have a couple now who've lost faith in this situation. High priest, the high priestess, somebody binding themselves to the material rather than the spiritual. Neither listening to spirit, neither standing in their truth. The traveller, the psychic, the tarot reader, the empaths, Pisces, Taurus, Scorpio, or Cancer, possibly. Your ego is, or somebody's ego has got way out of hand, and that's what holds the key. You've got to be humble and speak your truth. There could be neck and throat issues. This is a chapter that's closing. This bond is broken. Whether it can be repaired or not, I don't know. There's travel to the objects of your desire, be the persons, things, or events. There's a connection to an inheritance, the number 72, a string of pearls, perhaps a necklace. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius are mentioned. It's the cosmic dance. We have ended this dance, or we should. Travel forward and take action. Go where your passion lies. One day, within a day. We've got the 5th, the 2nd, the 29th, and the 23rd. If you watch, I suggest you watch Ablas's video, because it tells you about the new moon on the 21st. It's all going to be happening then, I think. So be alert, be aware, and know that there may be a major split here between, it could be people losing religions and finding faith. But it's the main thing here, I think, is being able to complete yourself, not needing others to make you whole. But there's a lot of depression and lack of faith in oneself here, if nothing else. The positive is the travel. Yeah, somebody, it's my favourite word, I don't know if I can say it, I might get banned. Pussy whipped. Doesn't have to be a bloke, could be a woman. Somebody's whipped into submission. Jack the lad, somebody that comes in, one night stands, never finishes what they started. Fire sign energy, Sagittarius possible. Study, institutions, teachers, universities, hips and thighs, lack of balance and addictions. Number 11 is negative, and that is connected to the High Priestess. 11th of October. Yeah. A house move could be imminent. Number 4, it's about your foundations. A house is not a home without a fire in the hearth, food on the table and a welcome at the door. Somebody needs to love their self unconditionally. Get in charge of their emotions, and maybe unconditional love for you somewhere. Cancer energy. Home and family unit. Could be a Cancer cusper of any gender, but this is a male, but it could be of any gender, like I said. And again, early Cancer cusper is Gemini. Late Cancer cusper is Leo. Now we have a Leo. And it's the 14. Again, it's the balance. It's the hips and thighs. It's the fox in the hen house. You're wasting your time, banging your head against a brick wall. You need to come home to who you truly are, the inner child, the ego. Yeah, it's dead and buried, look. You need to stand on your own 2 feet, just like she does. You don't need anyone else to complete you. Number 8. 9 years is mentioned. Yeah, in comes the saviour, the knight in shining armour, the miracle, something happening. It is travel. You're travelling towards something. Those born in the year of the horse, and the answer is yes, the 9 of Cups. Either a pregnancy or a new beginning, a birth of something new. The answer is yes, happiness. But for that to happen, there has to be broken promises, because there's no passion there. It's the same as that one, but it's in the reverse. So you have to go where your passion lies. Impotence, colon, prostate problems, the home, the family life, look, see, upside down. Something is rocking your world. 25. Gossip. Bringing you down, making you feel unworthy or ungrateful. Number 12, playing the martyr or the victim to get what you want. If you aren't giving wholeheartedly from the goodness of your heart, and you're doing it to try and gain something, you will not succeed. Also, don't compare yourself to others, because comparison is not your friend. This isn't a race. You will get there eventually. You're reaping what you sow at the minute. Somewhere you've gone wrong. But we end as we began, with the same lady, the Queen of Pentacles. She's very important. The 22, there is fear here of being independent, standing on your own 2 feet, stuck in your own mind. You're holding yourself back, putting things off till tomorrow, what should be done today. It's a puzzle, it's a quandary. Let's have a look what we got. There we go. Oh, Isa, there you go, with the big freeze. Yep, somebody's been frozen out of your life, or you frozen somebody out of. Vice versa. Let's have a look. Should know this one off by heart by now. But we shall read it, because I read it, not because I can't give you the gist, but because if I don't read it all, we may miss something. So, So, like the infinitely slow-moving glacier, the force of the rune Isa is unstoppable, so you can't stop this happening. All you require when this rune is found in a reading is the rarest of virtues, patience. You got that twice. The appearance of Isa is most distressing when it's a question asked about a relationship, because somebody's been frozen out. There it is. Because the icy rune foretells a period of emotional cooling. It's not necessarily a permanent state of affairs, because thaw will eventually come. Maybe somebody has to travel, so you won't be seeing them for a while. In other affairs, Isa also slows events down to a crawl. Business partnerships may go through a rocky patch because expected events don't happen when they're supposed to. You may also find that any blocks to your ambition will turn out to be a blessing in disguise, because your aims and desires will change in that time period. Even though this rune is not the most comfortable to live with and can be most distressing for affairs of the heart, the cool clarity of ice bestows a calmness conducted to quiet contemplation, which is that lady there. The true gift of Isa is a respite from cluttered thinking, which allows you to see your situation and prospects more clearly. It may even show you how to progress in the future to avoid the pitfalls and slip-ups that would otherwise occur. If you're involved in a creative venture of any kind, it would be a good idea to take a pause from it. Even if you believe that you are wasting time, which you do, nothing could be further from the truth. The interval will allow you to recharge your talents, and then the thaw sets in. You will thus be able to pursue your tasks with renewed vigour. Traditionally, the rune Isa is associated with the number 7, so its appearance is a final rune, could indicate the period of 7 days. If it falls in the middle of a reading, it is said to emphasise the message of the rest of the cards. If you choose to interpret the reversed position, the immobility that it suggests can be taken as a message that you can go no further and must completely change direction. Yes. Bring this to an end. Light workers. Yeah, trust your path. You know, I think, what's right and what's wrong for you. It's just taking the action. So, 54. If you knew that no matter what you did, you'd be supported, what would you do? The universe is conspiring to bring you it. Keep facing your true north. Your job isn't to pave the path, but simply to keep facing your true north. Take one step at a time. Be the true you. If you do this, you can't go wrong. The universe is conspiring. Don't waver or doubt yourself. Use your heart as a compass and put one foot in front of the other. Because if you follow this invisible trail of what lights you up, what makes you smile, you will light up the world without even trying. Most people don't follow the highest call of their soul because they're waiting to see the end destination before they take the first step. If you take one baby step each day, within a year you will have taken 365 steps in your dedicated direction. If you want to write a book, write a page every day. If you want to change careers, do one thing every day in dedication to that. Before you know it, in just a year from now, you will turn back and look in awe at how far you have journeyed. Keep moving and open yourself up to the whole new level of support and receive. Things are not going to work out exactly as you planned, so not meant to, because spirits see the bigger picture and you haven't factored everything in. But if you have a little faith and keep showing up, which your faith is gone, they will work out even better than you could possibly imagine. Don't micromanage the universe. Just trust your path and let your soul lead the way. Because if you knew that you would be supported no matter what would you do? And then you should do it. Life's too short. Live it. Trust me, if I could drive, or if I could get the courage to get on a plane, I would have been away a long time ago. Long time ago. You put obstacles in your own way. Yeah, there you go. Stop being stubborn and start being flexible. Life is full of changes and surprises, and your guidance is to move with the change, with the current. For it's resisting that flow which creates the problem. Ask your angels to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas and fresh options. When you accept the possibility that there are other ways, previously unseen doorways will open to you, and you will move easily through this change. There is always a solution to every problem, so look at all things with the eyes of love and expectation. The life force will flow freely through you. You will feel healthy and alive and can access the necessary resources and wisdom within yourself to help you through the changes. Be free and be flexible, because, as an example, if it was a relationship, this lady knows she doesn't need anyone to complete her. And maybe there was somebody in her past that she thought, do you know what, that's the perfect person for me. But unfortunately, that person wasn't the perfect person for, she wasn't the perfect person for them, should I say. That's life. She could have held on for 10, 15, 20 years trying to be the person that other person wanted, never living her life. But she chose not to. She stood on her own 2 feet and lived her own life. And maybe she met somebody that thought the same about her, that she would be perfect for them. And in time, she realised they were perfect for her. That's destiny. You don't get to choose who's right for you. They just are. Thanks for listening. Speak soon.